How you doing, guys? This is Eric from rulethewasteland.com. I have spent the last 15, 20 minutes trying to get Zoom to work to do our normally scheduled trifecta live stream. Che, we even had a guest lined up. For whatever reason, Zoom/Gmail combo was just not working at all. So, yeah, like I said, I've been trying to spend the last 15, 20 minutes with Che trying to get Zoom and Gmail to work, and it's just not letting me in. Just clicking the button, nothing happens. So sorry about that. I don't know if there's any particular way for me to invite people onto a normal YouTube stream in the way that same way that we do the Zoom meetings. I really don't think that there is. If you do know of any way, pop it in the chat. Otherwise, this was just being posted as a pretty brief explanation for why I don't have the trifecta live stream going on right now. We were all ready to go, and I just couldn't get that Zoom/Gmail work together side of the house up and running. That was it. So we spent about 15, 20 minutes trying to get it. Couldn't figure out what the issue is. It appears to just be something weird happening with Gmail on my end. It wouldn't let me even log into my Gmail account at first. It said that the account was gone, and then it worked again, but then it just wasn't working with Zoom. So if you guys know any way to send a link from a normal YouTube live stream like I'm doing now to invite someone on, I'll do that. I really don't think that that's possible, though, unfortunately. That's why everyone uses a Zoom, and that's why we were doing it that way before. But if you have any quick questions, failed. I know, right? Me and technology. That's why this is the Death to Technology live stream. Che might show up briefly in the chat, but we're going to tentatively try to maybe do something middle of the week, Wednesday night. Do a brief experiment at least to see if this thing is up and running again. But I restarted, Zoom. I restarted my entire computer, relogged back into everything, did everything the exact same way I've done it for the past 2 Sundays hosting on my channel, and nothing. So I don't know what else to do. Internet has indeed been weird lately. To top it all off, I'm not the most I don't want to say I'm not tech savvy, because I know how to use everything normal people do, but when it comes to troubleshooting random gremlins that are in programming, I am not the one to do that without getting furiously mad. You don't like the shirt, though. Go Tigers. No, the Gators are where it's at, man. Yeah, so LSU has been doing really well. Not too bad. How's the past few weeks most change in preparedness, if at all? She had an earlier video a few hours ago. Yeah, he had no trouble getting online. Neither of us had trouble getting online. As you can see, YouTube in and of itself seems to be working fine. Just some combination of YouTube/Google/Zoom together was not working. I don't know what's going on. Nothing has really changed my preparedness. Like we talked about this in one of our, it was one of the questions posed to us, I think, in one of the previous live streams, what we would change about preparedness. And for me, the answer is just more. There wasn't too many things, luckily, that popped up as being a complete blind spot. There were some that I was so woefully deficient in, like, if there was a true pandemic that was super, super serious, not like coronavirus, but something like Ebola, but just as easily spread, I did not have nearly enough of any of the things like the masks, the protective equipment, the hand sanitizer. I had a little bit of all that stuff, so it definitely couldn't be counted as a total blind spot. But the amount that I had was just nowhere near being enough to really deal with something that would be like a movie level true pandemic. So that's something to keep in mind. Are you able to buy precious metals locally in Vegas? Yeah, I mean, you could. I haven't ever, because it's just not too difficult logistically. You're not going to get better prices in APMEX or JM Bullion or any of these other sites. You're just not going to beat the internet equilibrium price. Shipping is relatively cheap when it comes to that stuff. So, I mean, I haven't even bothered trying to buy precious metals locally, but I have bought some online, like these beautiful Krugerrands. Good stuff. It's one of my favorite. I don't know why. The weird thing about the Krugerrands is they are not 100% pure gold. They contain 1 ounce of pure gold, but I think there's a little bit of other metals in them as well, which is why the color is slightly different than like an American Eagle or something like that. So, Wilson, I'm sorry you haven't caught your live streams in a while. We've been doing them every Sunday. This one was just couldn't get the tech figured out to get Che on here. He was sitting there waiting, ready to go, and I dropped the ball, man. I couldn't get my side of the equation set up. this is working. So I don't know. It's not a YouTube thing. It's either a Zoom or a Gmail or something, combination of that. So we're going to try maybe Wednesday night, but definitely once again Sunday next week as well. He had a guest lined up and everything, another veteran prepper that he knows from Canada. And unfortunately, we had to cancel all that. But did I see Chaz's garden? Yeah, it looked pretty sad. Definitely a hilarious situation brewing over there. Kind of bizarre that they've allowed that to go on for so long. Not even saying it's good or bad, just surprising. You know what I mean? Because normally any resistance, I mean, the police are just so afraid right now of incurring the wrath of the woke that they are very reluctant to actually use any sort of, which is weird because you see a lot of, it seems like they're reluctant to use any force, but then in individual situations, they continue to go overboard, like where they're shooting tear gas canisters at people who are sitting on their porches filming, things like that. So it's really bizarre. But I'm probably not going to stay on here too long. I just wanted to let everyone know that the trifecta is not going to be happening tonight, it appears, because I couldn't figure it out. But we're still planning on doing it. And Che might be having a live stream on his channel. So you should go check out Prepper Logic channel on YouTube tonight, just in case. It's not too bad. If you haven't noticed, I'm like, my neck is totally jacked up. Like I'm turning like RoboCop style. I can't move my neck right now, so I'm not too upset. Even though not that this is too particularly difficult, but I definitely need to go lay down or something too. It made me want to drive 3K miles out of Sympathy and show them how to garden. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. I don't know how long they are really thinking that this whole thing is going to last, that you would bother planting a garden in there to begin with. But I don't think they're the most based in reality group of people in the country right now. So, but it is funny. It was a pretty sad looking garden. What's up, Dan H? Things are pretty good, except for not getting Zoom able to work. That swing in the bedroom gets you every time. Yeah, right? Get a little too freaky and get someone's thighs stuck around your head, and before you know it, your neck is wrenched, and that's it. You're out for a week. You know, it's yeah, I mean, I'd probably say, honestly, I'd say the back pain is probably worse than neck pain because there's nothing you can do, no movements that don't involve your back. I can sort of just keep my head still, and sitting at least isn't too uncomfortable for my neck. If your back is gone or messed up, like there's really no position you can be in, lying down, sitting, standing, just it's suffering no matter what. And luckily with my neck, it's not any, as far as I know, any sort of super injury or anything. It honestly seems to just be that the muscles, for whatever reason, occasionally will like spaz out and just lock up. So I don't think my spine or like my discs or anything like that is really damaged. Luckily, I really think it just, the muscles get really spazzed out. So if I sort of like get like massage type stuff really, or just like really slowly move it, kind of stretch it out, it'll get a little bit better. But yeah, sleeping without. SteamYard works well for doing YouTube stream. Oh, StreamYard. There was nothing wrong with Zoom for the first few times I was doing it. Like it worked fine. Just didn't work on this one. Make sure you don't pay sales tax on precious metals purchases. You have to in some states, but not in others. Interesting. I don't think I paid on APMEX, but I'm honestly not sure. Hopefully not, because Nevada sales tax is like 8.25% or something really high. So anyways, if you guys have any last minute questions, I'll hit those real quick, but I wasn't planning on doing a full live stream here. I just want to let you guys know what's up. No tax here in Utah. Yeah, Utah's solid. I like Utah. Definitely Arches is one of my favorite national parks. I've been to national parks all over the U.S. I've been to 47 states, and Utah and Arches is one of my favorites. The big one that I haven't been to is Glacier. I don't know how I haven't made it there yet, but you try pulling your chin back like making adults. Yeah, that really hurts to do right now. I'm not going to do it. I know what you mean, but yeah, that's really painful right now. Because it's like it goes right up into like the top of my head here. I'll live. Don't worry about me. But thanks for watching, guys. Go check out Prepper Logic in case he starts to do a live stream. If you're watching Shay, I recommend it. These guys are thirsty for content, and I'm going to have to call it a night. But thank you guys for watching. Try the heat electrostimulus therapy. Yeah, I should probably set something like that up. It's been years since it really went out like this. So just is what it is. A slow lat bar pull downs, but I did them really slowly and rested the extension. Yeah, so I heard hanging. Just hanging something helps too with like your whole shoulder girdle and neck and traps and all that. Thank you guys. See ya. A couple of beers usually does help. I don't have too many thoughts on current events that I haven't shared in the last live stream. It's just wild times, man. Wild times. Yeah, not really sick, but like I said, I'm just stiff neck, and it was supposed to be a trifecta with Che, but I couldn't get Zoom up and running for anyone who came in late. So this was just basically me telling you we were trying to do the trifecta, couldn't get it up and running. We're going to tentatively try a quick one on Wednesday night maybe, but definitely next Sunday as well. We're going to keep going with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to you later.